Hi, the date is June 26, 2026, and I'm making the decision to quit letting the YouTube algorithm suggest me videos that I watch. 3 years ago, I quit watching TikTok, and then a few months ago, or about a year ago, I quit watching Instagram, and a few months ago, I completely deleted my Instagram account. And the only stimulating content I watch nowadays is on YouTube, and that does every once in a while include YouTube Shorts, but even the long form content I'm watching is usually very unhealthy, very stimulating, and just made to trigger an emotional response, which nowadays is what is popular on YouTube, is what gets the views. So I'm going to take the channels that I like, channels that I find do good self-improvement, good advice, are genuinely entertaining and make genuine content, and are more authentic. I'm going to take those channels and I will keep watching them separately, but I will stop allowing the YouTube algorithm to show me all this stuff because it is stimulating and it is eye-catching, and I don't want to have to expend the energy of the willpower of not clicking on those YouTube shorts when they show a half-naked girl celebrity on a dancing floor or whatever else, like all those stimulating things that make my monkey brain turn on and like, oh, I want to see that so bad. I'm just going to remove it from my environment. And yeah, so if you might be able to tell my voice is a bit raspier because I'm starting to get a bit sick, and I know it's about to hit me in the next few hours and it's going to knock me out for a couple of days. And I was thinking, why not just wait till after I'm sick? It's going to suck. I can watch a shit ton of YouTube. Why not just wait till after I'm sick to quit YouTube? But when quitting stuff like this, you can always push it, and there's always a better time to quit. But from what I've realized from quitting other stuff is all you have is the present moment. All you have is right now. You can't push stuff anymore. You just have to do it right now. And so that's what prompted me to make this video. I'm just quitting YouTube, or sorry, not quitting YouTube, quitting letting the YouTube algorithm decide what I watch or seeing recommended videos. I'm quitting. I'm done. And I'm just going to watch the channels that I love that are authentic and genuine, There's so much political anger and people just trying to grab your views and your money and such content that just wants to stimulate your emotions because that's what's captivating. But I find the channels that I love the most are very similar to the content I make, where people just turn on a camera and they talk authentically. And I find, especially when it comes to relating with other people online and learning from other people online, the best tutorials, the best info, the best everything is always when someone just turns on a camera and does it. With a tutorial, when someone just turns on a camera and does it and talks about it, it's so much easier. With life experiences, when someone just authentically talks about something, it's more like you're having an actual conversation, and it's less like someone's coddling your low attention span just trying to keep you on the video while emotionally stimulating you. And that is also what prompted me to make these videos. So I hope that if anyone is doing something similar to quitting the YouTube algorithm and similar to me, I hope that my channel might be worth saving on that, I'm not trying to like, oh, please keep watching my channel. But, I don't think I try not to do too stimulating content. I don't know what about my content would be stimulating, but yeah. So quitting letting the YouTube algorithm and just quitting algorithms in general. Because it's not just the videos, the ads as well. Like Some of the lingerie ads, oh my gosh. Like, you can see everything. Some of the dating app ads on my YouTube videos, like what? Like, that is crazy to me. Like, back when I first got on the internet when I was a kid, you couldn't find stuff like that. But now it's everywhere. And it is, it's triggering, especially for someone who watched adult content online for a while, and then seeing that stuff, it kind of re-triggers that, and it's like, no, it's not good. And yeah, so it's the ads as well, and it's other algorithms too. It's the algorithms they'll show you on Instagram and TikTok. I think some people, you can like scroll on Snapchat as well. All of the algorithms, they're all there, and it's less about quitting the content and more about quitting the algorithms, because the internet is so good. The internet is really amazing, where you can find other authentic people and connect with them. But when it comes to also when it comes to learning new stuff, the internet has so much amazing information, so you can learn new stuff, but you don't want the internet to choose your path for you. It's like you're sitting alone at home and you're bored, and you think about like a food dish you saw in a movie, and you were like, hey, I want to try and make that food dish. So where you have this original thought, the internet can support that. You can search up how to make that dish and then follow kind of where your mind leads you down your creative path, instead of hijacking that creative path by letting the computer suggest what you want to cook for you. And I think that's another thing that I want to get rid of, is where it kills my creativity a little bit and tries to suggest my path for me. I'm not going to stop using YouTube. I'm going to keep uploading videos, and I'm going to keep watching the authentic channels that YouTube never even pushes me. YouTube, even when I'm subscribed to the authentic channels who just make authentic videos, YouTube doesn't even suggest them to me on the homepage. It's crazy, but just because they get so low views. So I'm going to keep watching those videos, and I'm going to keep using YouTube for those tutorial videos and learning the new stuff. And I will also find new channels on YouTube. I'm not going to stop expanding my kind of range, but I am going to stop letting YouTube choose where I go and choose that for me, because I think that is where the problem comes in. Even the ads too, maybe even using an ad blocker or something that you don't have to get those kinds of ads, because oh my gosh, there's some bad ones, or very, very, very revealing ones. I don't know. And it's not good, I don't think. But yeah. So pretty big step. It's not going to be easy, but as I talked about in like the not falling back into old habits as you're improving, I'm just going to, every time I want to go on YouTube and like go scroll on YouTube or go watch something stimulating, I'm just going to tell myself it will get easier. It will get easier not to do it if I don't do it this time. And then next time when I feel like doing it, if I go against that feeling and don't do it, it'll get easier again and again and again till I don't even have to think about it. And it's like TikTok. Oh my gosh, I could not stay off TikTok. Right when I went on my phone, straight to the app. But now I don't even have the urge, because I stopped that urge so many times that it's just no longer an urge anymore. I think that's one of the best ways to quit a habit, is as you develop that habit, you are strengthening that pathway in your brain. But as you quit that habit, you are weakening that pathway. So it's just like, remind yourself every time you don't do it, it gets easier not to do it. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. That's the end of the video.